What's up, everybody? Hindsight, welcome to the live stream. How you doing? How's your Friday? All right. Let's start vibing out, chillaxing. Let's try to make a lot of progress today. No stress. Oh, let's get the vibe set here. There we go. Let's go, squad up. We got the vibe going. Yeah, so since yesterday, man, I was beat. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was falling asleep on the stream. Like I was, when I was like going like this a little bit, that was me falling asleep. But I did get some sleep yesterday, thank God. From like 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. and then I woke up for a few hours, and then from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. today, something like that. So we're pretty much pretty much there. What I did do though, when I woke back up, I split out the repo or the website rather. Let me actually see here, hold on. Yeah, so I split up the website, so now it is not just quadslab.io, but we have two separate websites. We have DrVibe.io, which right now if you go to it, there's nothing there, but just know that there will be something there when we're done with it, when we're done with the website. I also bought some other domains. DrVibe.DEV, DrVibe.app. You were up at 3 a.m. with me. Yeah, I was up at 3 a.m. with Kerr this morning. I woke up, got some work done, went back to sleep, woke back up, got a little bit more work done. But hey, we're making progress. Let's just vibe out, guys. Let's do it. Yeah, so now when you're logged out, this is what it looks like. Here's the home page. So it looks very similar to quadslab.io, but obviously it's DrVibe. I have this here on the right, so this will actually show actual creations, and like it says owned by down there, and then this is number 10, serial number, rarity, all that stuff. 3 steps to your companion. Mint in the lab. Yeah, let's actually start changing that. I want to move away from that. Okay, on the landing page, let's first update the main header. Right now it says your AI companion minted by you and then alive. I do like the 3-line type deal here, but let's do it more like basically, I don't like the word minted. I want to say experiment, right? So we need to come up with something like that. Vibe, experiment, something, or I'm not really sure. Go through the whole page though, and through the whole website actually, for that matter. And let's change out minted for something that's more like experiments. Genesis. Let's see. Let's see what it thinks. Yeah, I want to. So I think it would be cool if we can get to a good place today where we can start hosting the DrVibe website. At least getting people to sign up to, you know, obviously they can't download DrVibe yet, but get them sign up so they can start being notified, and I can start collecting, you know, emails of people that are interested, so that way when it's active, they can be notified. So try to get the website up. I want to also work on the actual lab and getting the whole recipe thing kind of nailed down. If you haven't seen it already, here under my collection actually is blank. Oh, I have to sign in, obviously. So these are the DrVibes that I've generated just by testing it. So the very first ones were like nothing. Like this one's just a green dot. You see the little blinking green dot there? And then these are actual ones. This was like the first one that actually generated. So that's cool. Set up cards. So this is what it kind of looks like when you're setting up the trading cards. So if you don't know yet, whenever you generate a DrVibe, you get trading cards with them. Okay, let's get our YouTube live chat set up here. Alright, so we're cleaning up on our things here. Hey guys, go ahead like the stream, by the way, so YouTube kind of pushes it out there. Thanks, Bob. How you doing, man? Good to see you here. Okay, let's start vibing. On the community hub, we removed the skins browser. I think we should think about how to re-add something for like companions that are generated and browse, a way to browse companions possibly. Or maybe just have like a tab on there that's at least a feed of like most recently generated companions. Okay, we made a system where ingredients have to be discovered. I don't know if we made a page for that, and like I'm not sure what it would be called, like an archaeological page, like where people can go and reference and see everything that has been discovered, I suppose. Look, this wants to use the brainstorm skill. Doing okay, a little frustrated at my tooling. My workspace tool is supposed to be eliminating problems, but it's creating more. That's not good, man. Yeah. That's why on quad code here, I'm just like, if something's not working, I'm just doing what works so I can make progress. Let's try this brainstorm. Wait, what is this? Yeah. Let's see what it does. I don't know. Alright, we have the feature where random Dr. Vibes will walk on the bottom of the screen in the website. Let's go ahead and configure that so it only shows on the home page or the landing page, and we could turn it on for other pages later, but right now only the landing page is necessary. Yo, Peter, how you doing, man? Alright, no need to check any ideas or do anything with quad code. Just plan this out or make an idea on your own without quad code. On the community hub, let's remove the Discord tab because I don't think we have any Discord leaderboards integration with the DrVibe website anymore.
At Peter Molinar 3636 pulls the slot machine.
Nice try, Peter. One away, man. How's the vibe? It's vibe's good. Vibe's good. We're just getting started. Okay, yeah, definitely a discovery feed notification is necessary, but having its own kind of public codex is pretty good too. Like the Pokédex, yeah, that's perfect. Maybe we could come up with a unique name for it too for our system. Yo, Pathfinders, how you doing? Good to see you in here. Man, saw you at the beginning of the day and probably now at the end of your day. Okay, so what we're gonna have, guys, is a ingredient system for the Dr. Vibes, where people have to select the base and then they select the ingredients, and it's gonna be a thing where they have to like discover them. Let's see, the manifest, the field notes, the find.
At Narrow Pathfinders pulls the slot
One
machine.
away. Okay, maybe we could think of some more things like around vibe. The vibe decks, maybe? Alright, this is what it looks like. Your AI companion, your experiment alive. On the main page it says own something real. Let's change it to own something unique. Yeah, it feels good, but let's make sure that this is not something that's specific to one person. This is like for the whole community. Okay, I want you to review the ingredient system when we are creating Dr. Vibes. So like right now we have to click or select the base and then modifiers and then styles. Each of these things need to be owned by the person that is doing the experiment. I would think maybe some base models should be like always available for free. They don't have to have them, but everything else needs to be like in their inventory, I suppose. So like it's just another item that they can collect and then use to generate new Dr. Vibes. Maybe they can add that to the, we can add them to the marketplace also. These kind of recipe type things. A lemon and a ball, same thing. Yeah, same, but different. Okay, I want you to go through the landing page and figure out anything else that we can add on there, and add more pictures or um, you know anything else that you think we might be missing. Okay, I say go ahead and implement all of them. Okay, I want you to look at the theming and aesthetic of the admin panel. Fix anything that seems off, group different things to make things more intuitive, and just make it a lot easier to navigate and use the admin panel. Claude is really wanting to use these skills more. Like, I don't know if there's like an update that is making him want to use these skills more often. Okay, it looks like you're trying to use quad code, MCP and stuff like that. Like, let's not do any of that. Let's just build the plan normally and go from there. Outside of quad code. Okay, for the section that actually shows the screenshots, let's go ahead and just remove the very first one because it's way too large. Look inside the DrVibe website. I stopped you for now. Which website are you working in quadslab.io or DrVibe? We need to be working in the DrVibe website. Yeah, inside the website folder, you need to be looking at the DrVibe website. Okay, this whole thing needs to be done inside the DrVibe website in the website folder.
Someone just subscribed.
Hey, thanks for subscribing. It's still way too large. Let's just remove it for now. PythonCon, yo, what's on the docket for today? Just trying to work on the website for DrVibe as much as possible. Easy, yo, quads up. What's up, man? Yeah, we're just vibing out, guys. Just working on the website. I spent time yesterday or this morning, kind of splitting up the repo because I had it all built into quadslab.io, but I think DrVibe, it's a little too big, the ecosystem, to just be built into QuadsLab. So it's going to be its own kind of website. So I spent time doing that and splitting those out. You spoke too soon? What'd I miss? Yeah, so I'm breaking it out. There is some errors though, because I still have the repo in the same folder. I gotta move it out. What's going on here? DrVibe is going to be huge. Thanks, man. I really hope so. You know, I really hope everybody just enjoys it, you know, as much as I am. Is this what you do full time, or you got a job as well? Yeah, I do this full time, but I have a job as well. Did you like how Anthropic reset everyone's Claude last night? We all got our weekly limits reset. Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, probably because I was probably gonna run into the limit pretty soon. I was just trying to check it actually. Let's see. All right, so we're at 2%. Oh, my Sonnet is going up. Am I on Sonnet? Let's check down here on the bottom right.
Someone just subscribed.
Model. Oh yeah, I am on Sonnet. What the heck? I did not. I don't want to be on Sonnet. I have a feeling that it's updating. Every time they update Claude, it's resetting everybody to Sonnet. Can I use Opus on Pro plan? Yeah. If you have Claude code, yeah, I don't see why you couldn't. Yeah. Just asking, are you using APIs for Claude or subscription? If so, which one? I'm on the $200 plan of Claude code. By the way, whoever subscribed, thank you guys. Appreciate you. Here, I don't know if you guys seen this, but we have for your profiles now, you'll be able to kind of change the appearance even further by the layout. You can do sidebar, so if you want a sidebar on the right or sidebar on the left, single column or 2 columns, you could do that. And you could drag them out. So like, let's say on the sidebar right, I want my vibe points over there. I want my recent projects and my social links. And you can even change the order of these too, I think. Yeah, you can. So, and then you could turn off certain things, like let's say, put my laboratory at the top. Cool, and then we could save that. So now when I go to my profile, it's set just like that. My points, my socials, and then 1 bar on the left, big bar on the left. Yo, just saw your Discord video, respect. Thanks, man. Yeah, appreciate it. I don't know what Discord video you saw, but the one where I made the Discord bot. Okay, we are creating a lot of different seed files for DrVibe. Why don't you go ahead and make one script that invokes all the different seed files for us, so that way if we have to reset the database, we don't miss anything. Okay, it looks like there's some weird spacing at the top of the page, the admin page, where there is just a black bar and the whole page is kind of pushed down. So check this out, guys. On the website, this is the admin panel. I just actually clicked approved, but we're gonna have showcases. So people will be able to submit their products. And then of course on their profile, you can see their products on their showcase. Like, so this is Abe, right? This is my site or my application, visit project, and it goes to my site, right? Very cool.
Someone just subscribed.
Hey.
Someone just subscribed.
Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate you. But you can always put them onto your profile. So if someone goes to your profile, you can always see what they've built. Give them hearts, whatever it is. But then once they're approved, they'll actually show up in the community showcase. So that way, you know, just to kind of give exposure to anybody that's building products. Yeah, the Discord bot one, by the way, curious, when you try Whisper, are you running it on your PC? Can I use Windows or just Mac with it? The Abe app I'm using now that I just talked about, this is where I'm using to do the dictation. You can download it. It's soft launch right now. So you can't buy the Pro, but you can use the free. It works on Windows and Mac. Yeah, but that's the whole point, is like to be able to, we're vibe coders, right? So it's like you're building out your portfolio and like your showcase, you know, and at the same time you have your Dr. Vibe with you. What does Dr. Vibe really do? Just tips, or does it do something more stuff as well? So he tracks when you're coding, basically, right? So like if we look at here, session stats, you can actually see, well, it's kind of, my version's a little jacked up right now, but you can kind of see down here like tired, concerned, thinking, and it's supposed to show like how it tracks your code, how much coding you're doing, and or vibe coding, right? So he's gonna like, he tracks and makes sure that you're taking breaks, and you know he takes care of you while you're taking care of your agents, right? I hope this becomes a vibe coding hub site. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be, right? The hub site for vibe coders. You know, that's like really the main thing, and then Dr. Vibe is there, kinda. But Dr. Vibe is gonna be the way people come in, I think. So like you go here, you find your builders, like you'll see who's actually online at the time, and you know you got the vibe room, you know, where people will be in there chatting it up, all the Dr. Vibes coming out. So and then of course, you know, the marketplace stuff too, I think is really cool. That's interesting and has got a fun element to it. Yeah. So here's our Dr. Vibe. Let me actually change them to one of the new ones that we've actually generated. Here's a new one that we generated using the actual website.
Someone just subscribed.
Hey, thanks for subscribing. Okay, I ran the Prisma files. Can you wire the thing up for us? Does it know what you mean with the thing? That sounds rather vague. No offense. Yeah, I mean, no worries. I mean, within the context, I think it knows, and it is working. So, because it said, you know, you need to hook up this in with this. I'm like, you just hook it up. Why are you telling me to hook it up? Like, it's obvious I'm not gonna hook it up. So, yeah, I find Claude's pretty smart, you know. Okay, what's next to implement the rest of this? Okay, anything else you want to change on this? How's it going? The proof is in the pudding. Great. And did you create the pages to see this codex? And did you add links to it anywhere in the front end where appropriate? Okay, I want you to look at the Quads Lab repo folder and see how far we are behind on commits for that. We got the Vibe deck now, guys. Look at this. Oh, this is cool. All right, so look. I wonder if it resupplied. Oh no, I don't have anything. All right, this is how it works though. When you generate a DrVibe, you'll have a base body, and then you'll select modifiers, right? And right now it shows like, okay, I have one of these and one of these and two of these, and it fills up. Okay, and if you don't select anything, you always have to select the base, which I don't have one right now. But if you don't select anything, it's going to fill up, you know, whatever you want there. So yeah, select the base. And it's going to pick random ones. Like if you, depending on what you spend, you're probably gonna get less rare things, but that's okay. And you'll unlock them, like you'll discover them basically. So in the Vibe deck here, you'll show all the things that have been discovered basically, and who discovered it too. That's pretty cool. So right now it's all me. So if I click on one of these, let's see what it looks like. DrVibes containing this ingredient, no companions. Okay, interesting. I think I didn't start tracking those on the previous ones. Okay, from the community hub, when we're looking at the companions tab, and I click on one, it gives me a 404. Okay, go ahead and implement all these. Fix it. Okay, let's get the Quad H website up and running and committed and pushed. Keep it in dev branch, of course, or merge it into the dev branch. I know 2D pixelated is the style, but what happens if you add 4K hyper realistic, etc. to the generation prompt? I'm not sure. But like right now, the way it's working, it's actually creating code. Like it's writing JavaScript. Here, let's try this. So when we run experiments in the lab and generate a new DrVibe, what it should be doing is generating a JavaScript file. Can we actually have save that and reference it later, like when people look at that DrVibe, so they can see the actual source of that doctor? Okay, we need to move the entire Quad H website repo into this directory and somehow relabel it so I know that it's used for quadslab.io. Yeah, we were exploring some ideas this morning, Kerr and I. Well, Kerr gave me the idea about Nano Banana, and we tried Nano Banana last week. Let's see, what should the rename folder be called? And we did try one actually, so here, look, this is from Nano Banana. Yeah, it's still the same pixelated art, but this is it. It needs some work. Love the new skin you're using. Made me think it would look really sick with richer media. Yeah, maybe. So this was using the new ecosystem, or the new pipeline, if you will. It needs some work though. I definitely know it needs work to kind of make things a little more consistent. Because like otherwise, like the prompting isn't right. I already know it. Like the thought of like having different ingredients is what controls the prompt. Like the base model I think is key. The base model needs to have like, okay, let's say this guy is a base model, and like there's certain things about him that are not base, like maybe the color and maybe the you know, special things about him. Actually, you right now his special animations aren't even working. But think about it like this, like DrVibe himself. All right, this DrVibe, this is like a base model. Let me make him stop walking. Right, that's a base model. And then let's say we had an ingredient that was like cyberpunk, and then it made this version of DrVibe, right? So that's kind of what I'm thinking. It's like we need to have base models, and then ingredients to kind of change them up. So that way everyone is a little unique. Yeah, we might start working on that actually pretty soon here. Let's see, because that's gonna be like a key thing. We need to get that working nice, really good. I don't know why, but that latest skin is amazing. This one. This one here feels better quality somehow. Well, he was here. So check it out here. The Vivarium. Okay, this is like where all the DrVibes go whenever they're generated, and you can see I own all of them right now. But we can go to him. Oh, for some reason, sign in. I am signed in. Huh. Hold on. Let's go to my collection. Let's look at it this way. So here you can actually see all the different animations. Check these out. These are the animations that he can do. You like that? Look at him walk, look at him walk. So what can we see about him right now? Not much. Okay, we might be missing some opportunities. But I think he was made with Opus, or maybe Sonnet. I think meme characters would also do well with this. Yeah, maybe. I think if they're not like copyright, we could definitely implement them. Yeah. Oh, so what I was gonna say though, Dog Dad, you know, I can always list this guy on the market, you know, and you know, if you want to buy him, let's say for 8,000, as it's suggesting, we can list him there for you. View listing. Here we go. Oh, so this is the whole prompt actually that is used. I don't like that. We're gonna fix that. Yeah, it's gonna have the hours. Here's the history graph. So yeah, I mean, if you want him, he's on the marketplace, man. You just gotta go grab him for $7.99 right now. Okay, let's work on the Vibe store where we can buy different things such as profile, cosmetics, and kind of have planned out. I think in there we should be able to buy ingredients as well and base characters. Not characters, but maybe we could buy companions in there too. Go ahead and just pre-fill it all like with mock data that we can kind of play around with. And then make sure we have a nice way to be able to add each of these types of items through the admin panel. That's my intellectual property. Yeah. Yeah, the whole prompt won't be there, that's for sure. What's supposed to be there is like the items that were used. Here, we can fix that now. So when looking at the companions and their metadata, we're storing the whole prompt. That's not what we meant to do. We're supposed to be storing the base and modifiers and style that were selected, the ingredients, and display those in a nice way. Here's the directory that you should be looking in. This is the directory you should be looking in. mouse got disconnected.
Tell me that you don't wanna fight. Tell me that you'll be there tonight. Tell me everything is alright. 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 Tell me that you don't wanna fight. Tell me that you'll be there tonight. Tell me everything is alright. Tell me everything is alright. Tell me. Tell me everything is alright.
Alright, I might have lost all my companions. That's okay. This guy might be lost forever, Dog Dad. I don't know. Here, let's no active editions available for synthesis. Okay, I'm trying to test it now with the base sprite frame, but I see this.
Someone just subscribed.
Hey, thanks for subscribing, guys. Been distracted this stream. Did you get some sleep last night? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I mean, I did wake up at like 2 in the morning, stayed in bed for an hour, and then got out and worked for about 4 hours, but then went back to bed and at 7 a.m. and woke up at 1 p.m. But hey, still better than nothing. Well, no, I woke up at 2 a.m., worked for 4 hours, went back to sleep, and then woke up again at 1 p.m. Gotta use those Claude tokens, you know? We're doing that right now. Yeah, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, do we have a way for people to see what's actually in their inventory? Schweb. Welcome. How's it go? How goes it? Good. Alright, let's test this, guys. Let's generate a new DrVibe. So we're only going to pick this base model. Network error, please try again. Uh-oh. Hold up. Look, guys, we're at 333 subscribers. Where's Lucas at? What does it mean? All right, here we go. We are generating. We are running our experiment. Let's see, we're using Claude right now, I think. Or oh, we're using Claude Sonnet for 4.6 to generate this guy. This one takes forever. We could always come back. Alright, cool. So since we're running the experiment, we can see it here. We can see, oh, we can see, so if other people are running experiments, we can see them here. And we can see their ingredients. Common, free. That way, you know, you can rush to go buy them from the store. Oh, I think it just finished. That's him. Some of these are definitely off by one, it seems like. Walk right, walk left. Walk left and stretching, that's where it falls apart. Will all vibes be generated purely from prompts through the site? Yeah, I think they will be. Well, maybe not. Like, there might be like special ones, like in the vibe store. Like these are, so yeah, it has here companions, limited companions. It doesn't show what it looks like, but it's a placeholder at the moment. Get DrVibe, no. Get cursor to sponsor a vibe skin? Yeah, I don't see why not. Let's try to generate the same one. Wait, so that one. Okay, outcome odds, common, 70%, uncommon, rare. Oh, I don't have any vibe coins. Let's go to admin panel. And let's just give myself a whole bunch of points, shall we? It's quad. Alright, we got 100,000 coins and points. Oh, then, oh yeah, so this is the home page. The home page just shows random guys. So this is a 1 of 1. Which isn't correct. It should be showing in the market. Alright, but let's generate another one that is just using the exact same base. Can I run 2 at once? No. Okay. Alright, no need to worry about backwards compatibility. We don't need any bloat code. we're in development right now, so let's just look towards the future. Okay, I just minted my first DrVibe. However, when I go to the vivarium, I don't see him in there. Here, this is the second DrVibe that just was created. Wait a minute, so if I go... I also don't see him when I click companions from the community hub. The only place I can really find him is in my profile, or if I go to my collection under lab. Imagine a character for every LLM model, and we get to watch them battle it out. Hey Claude, what's up? What's up, man? Yeah, we made we did make a Claude skin previously on the old version of Claude or DrVibe. Chap, how you doing, man? 007. Good to see you on the stream. On the DrVibe website, let's go ahead and remove the little DrVibe that walks on the bottom of the screen. He should only be walking on the bottom of the screen on the main landing page. OBS Studio disconnected. Reconnected. Can you guys hear me? Vibe Arena, a battle royale game that can only be controlled via MCP that pits agents against each other. Now that sounds interesting. So I do have that DrVibe.DEV website, Bob. That could be like some type of integration here.
At Bob Null says Vibe Arena, a battle royale game that can only be controlled via MCP that pits agents against each other.
Where can I... Alright, thanks, Bob. Okay, I think we already have a place where people can buy Vibe Coin, or a page for that, but we need to like make that somehow show on the website somewhere. Probably a big button somewhere on the Vibe store. Also in the Vibe store, we should like really show them how many points and coins they have readily available. Go ahead and upgrade the Vibe store just as best as possible. Maybe do some deep research on other, marketplaces like the Steam store and see how they kind of have things laid out. Users can earn XP by unlocking coding challenges. They lose XP for every battle lost. XP should be scarce so people pick their battles wisely. I'm glad you guys are getting excited about this. But we can't start implementing Vibe battles yet, okay? We need to get this live first. Let's while we're doing this, let's check our Steam application. Alright, Steam is still verifying who we are. Hopefully Monday.
At DogDadBuildsIt says users can earn XP by unlocking coding challenges. They lose XP for every battle lost. XP should be scarce, so people pick their battles wisely.
I had to submit my ID and take a selfie. That way they know who to pay the government for on behalf of. I did have to put you could put a sole proprietor in there, but I did put an LLC in place, and they said that they'll be checking it has to match, so I'm sure they'll check that stuff. But I also did create a new LLC as well. So that'll have to be approved, but I'm not worried about that. I mean, I'll do business even if that's not approved yet. Early access or straight release? Well, the thing is like it's going to be on the computer, like the website, and on Steam. Like you could download it wherever you choose to. I just think putting it on Steam is going to be like a way to get it out there for more people to see. And potentially do things like, you know, sell the points on the Steam place. So they'll be one and the same. If they ship and sign it, are you allowed to take the bin they sign and put it on your site, or do you have to sign it on your own? That's a great question. You know, I have a friend that releases things on Steam. Let me ask him what he thinks. I have a quick question around the Steam signing for games that you release. If they sign the app, am I able to take the packaged bin and release that on my website standalone? We're gonna find out, Bob. That's a great question. That'll be cool if they do, because that'll save me some headache. I mean, we're still gonna build out Quicksert. Like, don't get me wrong, we're still building Quicksert. But you know, right now there's some hype around DrVibe, so I'm just trying to put all my effort into DrVibe to kind of keep the hype moving, you know? Alright, make sure that the admin panel is able to access all of these things and change them around. All right, Dr. Vibe says get us a glass of water, so I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna take a quick break, guys. Get some energy. I'll be right back. What's the new SaaS ideas? Schwab, what are you asking over there? This is Dr. Vibe. What do you mean? This is the Vibe Community. Or is that purely just earned through using it? Yeah, so in the Vibe store, you got Vibe points and then Vibe coins. So you can earn Vibe points by using Dr. Vibe, or you can just get coins by buying them. Ignore any of these numbers. The whole ecosystem needs to be developed first. Yeah, so you can convert 100 Vibe points for one Vibe coin, for example. Let's try it actually. 10 VP to get 10 Vibe coins. And then this should go to Stripe. Network error. Okay, so I just tried to buy some ingredients from the store. It looks like they were added to my inventory. However, I don't know if the lab is looking at that inventory for which ingredients that person can use.
At Shapiro 7 pulls the slot machine.
Chat. 007, 2 cherries and a lemon. Looks like that game bad, dudes. The glitch step. Look at that dance move. Okay, I'm not sure what the difference is from collection and companion web pages. When I go to companions, I don't see any companions there. So maybe we just remove that or research what that was supposed to be and see if anything is missing on the collection page. Or when we go and view a specific DrVibe collection specific page. I think we are missing some things like the ingredient list and different things like that and other metadata. Honestly, I'm not sure why we would have two separate items here. There should just be one database, and then, you know, if that ingredient is buyable from the store, then there should just be a checkbox, and all that data should just come right on over. Let's be a little smart with how we're storing data here and not duplicate things. Okay, do it. Both of them seems good. It seems like the My Collection seems to be the best. We should just eliminate the companions. Where do I see my companion visibility settings? Okay, do both. How far are we now? Honestly, I don't know how far we are. feel like I'm slowing down again, to be honest with you. Yeah, dog dad. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna finish these two windows up, and then maybe we'll just focus on one thing, and that's the generation. Okay, I still don't see anything when I go to the companions. Okay, when we're looking at a companion, whether we click on it from the collection or from the vivarium, it goes to a page that is basically very similar, just the actions are in different places. Why don't we just consolidate this into one page? Let's also make sure that the ingredients that are used for this are showing, and that full trading cards are showed as well. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm still beat from the week. It seems like I'm slowed down. It's not normal. I think I'm gonna probably end the stream. You know, recover over the weekend, and then I'll probably be coming back Monday and hitting this strong with you guys. I mean, more than likely I'll be working over the weekend too on this, but I'm gonna be hanging out in the Discord. Might hang out tonight too, but gonna just chill out for the rest of the night, I think. "45 people watching, 13 likes, 333 subscribers." Alright guys, yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, supporting me. We're gonna keep moving forward. Hackademic, you see what's going on with Anthropic versus the Pentagon? No, I haven't seen anything like that. Alright, thanks Bob. Yeah, I'm not going to bed right now, but I'm gonna be, you know, I'm gonna go get some ice cream and chill out in the Discord and stuff. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.